Notifications of most of my Android applications are switched off. Earlier, I was planning to record something different on this mountainous region, but now I am planning to return back, and downhill recording will be quite easier. There is a lot of sound pollution nowadays on this road, due to which I avoid talking about any crucial topics. But as I was talking about my Android mobile, I had purchased it about 4 or 5 years ago. Now the battery is becoming too weak, and longer broadcasting and YouTube will not be possible in future for few months. Still, I will be able to acquire any investment which was earlier made wrongly in many companies, and they are not ready to return from past 10 years. While YouTube is not fetching any earning, even if I was monetized in 2009 itself, when I reached 1000 subscribers in 2013, and I was recording from nearby park, where I declared that I will be monetized after reaching 1000 subscribers. But most of the people don't share my broadcast either due to the content or the topic of discussions. I am not sure about that, but I can claim that used to record as a simultaneously or subsequent event, while my basic requirement for the tour or visit is exercising or any tourism related while performing rituals or daily prayers also. So how can I expect like-minded people across the world to follow or support me? That I have never criticized or blamed anyone for less followers or subscribers. Even family members to follow or send me any request. Since was against corruption and deforestation, which is the basic reason behind the rejection in India, and I had explained you in my video, which can be posted in the end video. You must be appreciating that I am not speaking anything against those evils, because in many noble causes or any reasons which may exist in the minds of those who are obviously against for these That's why I don't even expect that in any future I will be able to earn anything through YouTube. But I am satisfied that I helped many people in gaining popularity, whether they acknowledge or not. In reality, they are appreciated in other social networking chats that you were once seen in YouTube. Whether they are hearing me or not, but they are definitely appreciated through their achievements and facial values or any kind of occasions. In the past, I did criticize some saints in a coded manner, and everyone has right to marry multiple times, whether he or she is Muslim or Christian or Sikh or Hindu also. So uphill has been started and there are monkeys. I can't take risk. I am holding mobile too loosely. I will pause this broadcast and try to continue again when I will cross the uphill region. So how can I claim anything wrong? If I was telling you that topsoil is being stolen and then sold to farmers, even I was righteous in that way also. I have pointed towards those belonging to mosque demolition group, which can't be authenticated as a political party till extinction of its one. That is so clear forward and rightly informed to you. But I was talking about different kind of news which I read in past 1 week, like Richter 2.8 earthquake in Assam. But in the meantime, I have already described the reason of soil erosion, deforestation, tree cutting, and other environmental causes resulting in climate change and immense pollution throughout the world. And I am not fearful about any kind of pattern or whatsoever harm they can provide to me by sending complaints. Even that was rightly called monitoring or data access by these Indians. I'm not bothered about that also. Otherwise also I am very popular through blogs and other posts in WordPress, Spotify, Anchor. Even Amazon is promoting me through different kind of means. How can I prevent myself remaining hidden from these kind of insect societies which are existing in India? As usual, that was also spontaneous reaction. I will continue to record and tell you about more views which I read through different kind of media, like Iran is also helping Houthis to attack on trade ships which are passing through Red Sea, and a lot of civilians were killed in Ukraine also by Russian army, and sometimes drone attacks were materialized by Ukraine, and sometimes they fail to perform a single harm to powerful Russian soldiers. But their leader visited NATO countries and they are not ready to show any kind of mercy towards weak countries like Ukraine and other European countries, including Palestine also. Earlier, they were destroying these walls developed about 10 years ago and simultaneously promoting new construction also, and cutting down those trees which were not seen or which were not witnessed by illiterate Indians at the cost of saying that new kind of protection measures are being. That is so simple to describe. They used to destroy whatsoever was developed 10 years ago and then rebuilt it partially to promote the process of environment protection. These flesh Indians have approved multiple frauds in the areas which were lesser noticed by environment protection agencies. Even in Assam, many kind of bird fights are being organized when the courts had banned it. So in 12 minutes of broadcast, I can't describe each and every current affair. But right now I'm ending this broadcast because another video will be posted shortly and I have to pay my recurring bill of a city where I was forced to migrate due to corruption, bribe, torture, harassment by the elites, and I have kept both the mobile connections in order to keep any preserved memory for myself only. Whether anyone is watching or trying to distract my life, that will also be not accepted by me. But I am not claiming or criticizing any particular person, but most of the time I used to receive rejection from my own family members because they want to accept everyone who is ready to pay bribe for whatsoever reasons, even if that are concerned to environment, social life, or anti-law activities also. And obviously they are becoming more and more prosperous and invited separately. But I visited my relatives' house a few days ago to mourn the death of an aged auntie, and who might have suffered heart attack during late hours, and they had to wait for cremation because her grandson had to appear from a foreign country. But we were separated in 1998 and I had developed India's first environment-friendly bathroom fittings manufacturing industry in 1999. That is the most important aspect of my life, which used to overplay each time when thoughts of any hate or jealous appear in my mind, because the main cause of my sufferings is corruption only. So all those aspects of life, whether I am prosperous, lesser, successful or not, doesn't matter for me, because in the end time, whenever I have to take any decision of visiting or inviting my friends and relatives from distance hometown, everything depends on pollutionindelhi.wordpress.com only. 14/456